Democratic Party is going to continue to lose elections because technology is not on their side anymore. And this is the worst time to not be ingrained in the field of technology, especially in technology and global economy or global business. This is what I say. We have no tools to cultivate our, and again, I'm not even going to call myself a liberal or a leftist. I'm so far off the spectrum on the left side, bro. I'm like red, white, and blue. But one thing I'm starting to see is that these technologies, whether it's Meta, TikTok, it's Twitter, they're being actively harvested and used by the right. These are global media and information sharing platforms. This isn't like going to 12 city tours and saying, fight oligarchy, fight oligarchy. These people have access to algorithms that can distort the attention of not just their base, every single user on the fucking platform. Leftist, liberals, where the fuck are our tech platforms where we can actually commune and network? Blue Sky is a very, very great start. There's another platform that I just saw that commented on another one of the videos I had, and I hope that you're following me so you can comment on this one too. But get out of the, if you guys are still calling your local representatives and you think that they're going to pick up the phone, or do you think they even know you exist? I need you to just like sign up for some college classes or something. Just like touch grass, get back in reality because it's not real. Imagine this right here. Imagine I'm like a millionaire, right? And you're just a local dude who's getting just absolutely shit on in your city. Your mayor needs campaign donations, right? Do they need your support or do they need campaign donations? You're going to call 100 times. You have a job though, so you're wasting your time. You're going to call 100 times and say, Mayor, I'm mad that this, I'm mad this, Donald Trump is doing this. Do you think the mayor has enough time to listen to all that bullshit for free? Now imagine me, millionaire, comes around and says, on my private line, I call and say, hey, get me in touch with so-and-so. I got $75,000 on the line if you do this. How many of you are competing with me? This is me being dead honest. How many of you are competing with me? Now imagine when my name is Elon Musk and I have $400 billion. I'll give you $1 million a year if you have my kid in vitro fertilization. Like it's, the amount of money that they're playing with could change entire communities' lives on the left. And they're using it to destroy our entire government system and also use tech platforms that are supposed to be used for public good, social collective service to also do their little accelerationist project. The only thing that I've ever seen from leftists is we need to put more blues, more Democrats in office, and then we are going to make legislation protecting people from platforms. Do you know how many times Meta has been in court? Do you know how many Senate hearings Meta has had where Zuckerberg has had to turn his alien lizard brain around and say, I'm sorry that your kids deleted themselves because I allowed their cyberbullying to continue on my platform. Like, we have no technology, and then even worse than having no technology, we have a bunch of intellectually superior liberal arts fucks who think that, if you're not politically correct, then you're not allowed to speak, and it's hurting my feelings, and you're not allowed to, and I said, this is, you're not perfect, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, we're all pointing the finger at each other, and we're all still broke as fuck. And even worse than that, we all hate wealthy people. So like, and again, I'm not saying that to just support wealthy people, but I'm saying we hate, like, there's some, like religious, morally superior hatred of wealth on the left, as if you don't live in a capitalist system where you need money to do anything. If I stripped you of your bank account and your house and I left you on the street and I said, make something happen, how long until you're dead? forgive me, how long are you genuinely going to beg? Because what are you going to do? Everything costs money. Oh, and also, mind you, if you don't have a house, you also can't exist outside because that's illegal to be homeless. But we're not going to guarantee you housing either. So we hate wealth. So we want to keep everybody on our side broke. We hate, like we want freedom of speech, but we hate freedom of speech. Again, mind you, this is not me turning conservative. This is me finally putting a mirror on the Democratic Party and then stepping a little bit further to the left so I can watch the rest of you guys just like finally a 10 hut shuffle all the way back to the conservative side that you've always been on. You've just been afraid to fully represent. You hate money, but you don't understand that money is what makes things move in a capitalist system. You hate realizing that people can not have the same titles and college debt as you and be smarter than you, or have different types of smarts than you, meaning that you have to shut the fuck up and listen sometimes to people that you think are dumber than you. And we don't create any technology. We just play the morally superior card and say that we're going to hold them accountable because democracy. Democracy has been dead. Like, you guys are cooked on these freaking political Twitch streams. You're cooked on this, like, mainstream freaking sedative news. I don't think any of you guys have ever, like, stepped outside and had to, like, get on welfare and really see how fucked this system is. I don't think any of you guys have had to really sit and, like, beg the federal government to support you because your family won't. And then realizing that the federal government's not going to either. And even worse, now the systems that were already backed up, I'll give you a statistic. Affordable housing in California, the wait list is 7 to 10 years. 7 to 10 years. So, again, I'm building my own platforms and whatnot, but you got like this, the United States, for what you guys did in this 2024 election, the United States Democratic Party deserves to lose every single election until them boys go broke. And then you guys actually just become like an alt-right party. Like an alt kind of to the left party. Because that's all it is at the end of the day. And if I can be like really, really like super specific about American politics with you guys, because I know you guys like that. American politics is white dudes fighting against white dudes, sometimes with the assistance of white women, but like white women want to participate, so they don't realize that they're supposed to try to sabotage that from the inside. And then everybody else who's like a non-white person based on some kind of like tokenized caste system is just placed right underneath them. And we are used as like economic capital as a means of gambling and bartering with between this like relationship between white men arguing with each other for domination of our society. It's absolutely insane when you look at it like that. It's not human rights. It's, okay, well, how are we, the Bills, going to use the blacks, the women, and the disabled people to get money? And then how are them, the Joes, going to use the blacks, the women's, and the disabled to get money? That's it. That's literally it, bro. And if you're smart, especially if you consider yourself a leftist or a liberal, you'll realize that the right is banking so hard on the technology that is artificial intelligence and like this dystopian VR reality. You can let them crash running that because it's really just all a rug pull, especially crypto. It's all a rug pull. And then you can invest in actual technology companies and like employment opportunities that would support your unemployed base when AI replaces all their jobs, or support your community of poor people when they can't find livable wages to work under, or BlackRock owns all the apartments and now you have to pay $5,000 for a studio. I don't even know why I even like make these videos about these guys, because it's like I really should just be sitting with a joint and like some kombucha, just watching the whole party fall. And I should be watching American politics like entertainment TV at this point.